Hey, good morning, Earth Science. It is in the morning. It is Thursday, March 19th, and your assignment for the day is uploaded. Make sure you click on the link, open up your Google Doc. You're going to be working in your Google Doc. Please make sure to read the objectives. We're going to break down what those are here in a second. Remember, it is so important that you follow all the directions and you also complete all parts of the task. And then remember, at the end of the task, you're going to have a few multiple choice questions in the form of a Google Forms sheet. Make sure you click on that link so that you can get attendance for the day. Okay. So as I said just a second ago, I'm going to go in, show you what that document looks like, and then break that down. All right. If you have any questions, please reach out to myself at adlopez@weareadream.org or Ms. Hernandez at bhernandez@weareadream.org or Miss York at gyork@weareadream.org. All right. Please reach out to us if you have any issues, if you have any questions, and make sure you're going to office hours. Miss Hernandez and Miss York are both hosting office hours. Make sure you click on those on the Zoom link so that you can pop in, ask questions, and get some clarification. All right. Remember, office hours are happening between 1 and 3 p.m. today, so make sure you're popping in. The first session is, I believe, at between 1 and 1:30, and then the second session is going to be from 2:30 to 3 p.m. All right, check those out. It's going to be great. It's going to be a great day. You're going to get a lot of learning done, and you're not in this alone. Make sure you reach out if you need some help.
Okay, good morning. As promised, let's dive into today's work. Um, so today is Thursday, March 19th. For that, I have chosen a new color. So for today, you guys are going to dive into this document. This is going to be posted on Google Classroom. The objectives describe the other components of our solar system, such as asteroids, meteors, and comets. Explain the evidence linking impact events with mass extinction and global climate change on Earth. Remember, this task is 4 parts. Do not skip that. All right. So for part one is going to be pretty cool because you have a range of options. You're just going to choose one of these three videos, and then you're going to respond to the prompt in these boxes, right? Pretty straightforward, just a way to get your mind thinking. If you'd like, you can watch all three of them. By all means, they're all really cool. They're all really interesting. So it's up to you. But you have to at least have one, and do not miss the criteria for success. Remember, you got to make sure you're reviewing that just to make sure that you know what's expected of you. For this one, it is 3 to 4 sentence responses, right? So make sure you don't skip that. The part two, you're gonna open up this document linked right here. Open that up. You'll see it'll take you to an article. It's not too long of an article. It's about 2 pages, but the information that you read from that article is going to be very important for you to respond to this CER. Remember, CER stands for claim, evidence, and reasoning. This is really big on the regents. So we want to make sure that we're practicing, that we're masters in writing in CER format, right? Remember, you have to make sure that your claim is scientifically accurate, that your evidence is thorough and is appropriate and detailed. Remember, this is all down here. And then also leading on to the next page, your reasoning, right? Your reasoning must clearly link the claim and your evidence, okay? So don't look over that. Make sure you read that carefully. For part three, again, we love giving you options, so here you go. Um, for part three, you have option A, um, is to create a chart with 3 to 4 statements describing asteroids, meteors, and comets. For part B, right? For part B, or sorry, option B. For option B, it's right here. You're gonna create you're gonna create flashcards describing asteroids, meteors, and comets. All right. One thing though that we do want to point out is if you choose option B, we have given you this first exemplar, right? Now this exemplar leads into the second page, but you want to make sure to use that terms. But for instance, asteroids, right? The definition: asteroids are solid bodies, sometimes referred to as tiny planets with well-determined orbits around the sun and no atmosphere, right? Let's go through the impact and significance. This is still a major push for us. We study the composition of asteroids by looking at the wavelength of light reflected from their surface because it helps astronomers not only understand their composition, but allows them to infer about how sunlight strikes through minerals, right? So that's the exemplar. 10th graders, you should be fairly familiar with this format. So those are the first three parts. For part four, do not forget part four. Part four, you're going to click on this Google link, this Google Forms. It's going to take you to a short little quiz with a couple multiple choice questions. Remember, you must complete this form, right? Do not skip part four. Okie dokie. Well, that's that. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. It seems to be raining outside, but stay dry. You should be indoors. Stay safe. And see ya.